As the name suggests, PSVR2 is the successor to 2016's OG PlayStation VR.
Still got it.
Cosmetically, it's a pretty sleek headset. It does away with the jumble of cables and post-processing box that made the original PlayStation VR such a pain to set up and live with. Instead, it has just one cable, which connects to the PlayStation 5 console via USB-C. That is it.
Thanks to the addition of 4 cameras on the outside of the headset, the player can see the space around them if they need to, and the device doesn't need the same sort of extravagant webcam and coloured light setup that was the hallmark of the original.
It comes with a set of headphones, although you can plug your own headphones into it if you want to. And then we have the 2 dedicated wireless controllers. They pretty much mimic the kind of features that you find on a normal PlayStation controller. So you've got your thumbsticks here, triggers. To put the headset on, you have this button on the back, so it's adjustable, and then this little dial here allows you to get a perfect fit.
Inside, it sports a 4K OLED display with a 110-degree field of view, and there are 2 more cameras inside the headset for eye tracking. It also makes use of something called foveated rendering, which uses the eye tracking cameras to focus on where the player's eye is actually looking, maximising resolution in those areas. There's a small amount of haptic force feedback via the headset and controllers, but that can be a hit and miss affair.
The virtual reality landscape has changed quite a bit in the last few years. There's now a wide variety of different headsets. As a result, there's a decent number of VR games actually available, and quite a few of them are being ported over to this device, which is a good thing because the old PSVR back catalogue isn't compatible with the new headset.
Perhaps the game that shows off the potential of PSVR2 best is Horizon Call of the Mountain,
That woke him up.
a homegrown effort from PlayStation imagining its popular Horizon Zero Dawn franchise with its post-apocalyptic humans versus robotic dinosaur action.
Here you can see how the combat really works. Using a bow and arrow, you have to aim in exactly the same way as you would in the real world.
The clue is in the name, Call of the Mountain. This game involves a lot of climbing.
There's a little bit of haptic force feedback, but it's not as successful on this device as it is on other VR headsets. Sometimes the little bit of feedback you get is a bit on the feeble side. The world is populated with things you can interact with. So for example, I can bang this drum like that, or I can pick up this over here, throw it, and it all just adds to the level of immersion, you know.
One of PlayStation's great strengths has traditionally been in exclusive titles, games that can only be played on its platform. There's a massive question mark hanging over this bit of kit. How many third-party developers will make really great games specifically for this device?
This is certainly a good VR headset, but I think on this evidence, one of its biggest stumbling blocks will be its price. At £529, it's more expensive than a PS5 console.
Meta's Quest 2 is wireless and cheaper, but it's less powerful than PlayStation's offering. However, at this price point, I'm not convinced this device will take VR mainstream.